So today we're going to go through lure swinging and how to fly a beautiful falcon just like Hoggle here. So the way we fly falcons is to either a swung lure, a hand lure, or we use a pole lure as well. So we'll go through the various techniques and how to actually fly a beautiful bird like Hoggle. So the most vital piece of equipment is obviously a lure. So this is what it is. So this is a silver fox lure stick with just a soft leather pad. This is just filled with foam, and then a leather pad there, and then on either side you can tie on the food just there. And then silver fox lure sticks are all handmade and they are weighted as well, which is vital for when you're actually flying a falcon. And we'll go into that a little bit later, but they are literally works of art. They're absolutely stunning and very, very substantial as well. The very important things with swinging a lure is doing it right. Obviously with flying a falcon, they are very fast, very agile, and they come at you pretty quick. So if you do it wrong, you're either going to damage the falcon or you're going to get hurt yourself. So here we've got the swung lure. So basically to get a good length, we've got to unravel all the string first. And this is not wrapped up any old way. This is done in a specific way as well. And then you can't have all this line dangling, so you've got to wrap it up. So sort of shoulder width apart. And then once you've wrapped it all up, then you're going to get this, stretch that out, and that will give you then a decent length to work with. Okay, so you're going to have it dangling down. It's going to dangle down about shin height. You're going to have your elbows tucked in, and you're going to start gently swinging, just like so. And then once we're swinging, that's when we can do the fancy stuff, which is the passes. But we've got to get a nice comfortable rhythm. We're not swinging it around like this, okay? And you're not doing it too slow that the line goes slack and drops down and hits you in the face. So you've got to do it nice, comfortable rhythm, okay? And then from there, you really want to get used to moving around with the lure line. You don't want to be uncomfortable moving. You need to be nice and comfortable. It's a nice steady pace, swinging it around. From there, then we introduce passes, but I generally recommend to people when you do passes, you always do it nice and slow, one step at a time. So the easiest one is the left hand pass. So we'll start on that one first. So from there, you're going to let the lure line swing out between your thumb and forefinger of the other side. This is basically, your right hand is basically just guiding the lure line. This is what's controlling the length. It's just letting it out nice and steady, just like so. So we're going to get our right leg, send our right leg over to our left hand side, and at the same time we're going to drop the lure line out in front of us. So just like that. Bringing our hands together, and then from there we're going to rotate, turn, pull our left hand out to pull the line through, and go so like that. Back around the other way. Left hand. I'll remember to move my feet. Left hand, left foot out. Just like so. And turn around. Nice and simple. So essentially, it should all flow into one motion. Left foot, line, through, and then you turn around. Same again. Left, line, turn. Just like so. So once we get comfortable doing this, we're going to just keep on repeating that whole process. So left foot swing, turning around. This is a bread and butter pass, left hand pass. You've got to perfect this before you even step over to the other ones. Left hand pass is a bread and butter purely because it's a lot easier. And it's actually a lot safer for the bird because the bird is away from you. You're chucking the line out that way, which you can see the distance between me and the bird. It's quite a long way. Same principle this side, just like so. On the other hand, right hand pass, the bird is actually cutting quite close to you because you're just putting the line out essentially straight in front of you. So if we do the right hand pass here as an example, there, like that. Same again. And the bird tends to cut really, really close to you. So that one is the opposite principle. Left foot out in front of you, right. Put it on the ground, twist, pull away. Left, twist, pull away. Nice and simple. Now from there, once we build up momentum, we can get our accuracy in. And for that, we're going to use a few different props. So whatever you might have lying around, a stick or even bottles or whatever, you want to post them out in various spaces around. We're going to get our lure line all back together in the right length. And from here, we basically want to not hit the target, we want to graze the target. So all these posts around me here, we want to knock them, or not knock them. We want to brush them with the lure, and that way we're never going to hit the falcon. We're always going to get the judge of distance. Perfect. So just there, close. We're going to go over to this one. We're going to go for a left-hand pass again for this one. There we go. And then we're going to try and change it up and try a right-hand pass for these ones here. And it's all about practice. Honestly, it's a lot different when a falcon's flying towards you, but this is your fundamentals. You want to get this right, and then from there, you'll be laughing. Nothing beats the thrill of a falcon coming towards you, but if you're going to get it wrong, you're going to damage the bird or you're going to get damaged yourself. So it's very important. Practice, practice, practice. It takes a lot of practice to learn how to do this properly. So we want to brush and get really, really close to. We don't want to hit. We want a nice and easy and nice and comfortable swing. So say nice and close. Perfect to the camera there. And you can see after a while you get the hang of it. After a while you get the hang of it, and you'll be well on your way to the next step, which is bringing the bird in. So there is another technique to flying falcons, which I did practice when I used to work in Wales, and this is a pole lure. So all this is a fishing pole with a sandpost swivel attached on the end. You have a length of elastic, and then the lure affixed on a swivel on the end as well. Now, this is a different way of doing it. Not many people do this anymore, but it gets the falcon a lot further away from you. And essentially, it's the way that my old boss, Nick Fox, he used to train his crow falcon. So instead of being a lure pad, he'd have tire rubber ripped into strips, and that would actually associate with the black wings of a crow, because he'd get his falcons crow hunting. So the way we use this, as you can see, quite a big long length here. So I'm going to step back and then nice casual swing, like so. And as you can see, there's a lot of distance here from me and the falcon. And the way you're doing this, you can actually just hang the lure out here, and the falcon can come past and you can whip it away, just like so. Or you can do more of a pass out. So, principle just like that, and you whip it away here. So pass out, whip it away, and you turn around. And we do have a few falcons that do enjoy chasing the pole lure rather than the swung lure. We actually have one falcon who cannot be flown to a swung lure because he cuts really, really close to you. And this is because he's being flown to a pole lure and he predicts the space in between the pole and the person. And when you've got a swung lure that's only a few foot away from you, he ends up knocking into your legs. So for his own safety and our own safety, we do use a pole lure for that reason. So as you can see, swing out just like so, whip it away just like so. Now, I would say this is more of more practice with the pole lure, because you've got a long length of stick and you've also got the fact, okay, you could hit the falcon with it. So it takes a little bit more practice. You've got the elastication on there, but it's a good way of training a falcon. And also, if you've got a falcon that's gone off quite a long way, if I'm waving this around, the falcon can see that a lot further away. So it's always good for us having a pole at the hand if we've got a falcon away. Imagine us in a big crowd of 1,000 people in the middle of a field. It's very hard to see one person swinging a lure pad around above their head. Rather than that, there's a good distance above us and the falcon can see it even further away. So it does have its advantages, and it's something that I thought I'd show you guys. So now we've practiced the basics, let's show you how it should all work all together whilst flying a falcon. So Fandango is a Ger cross peregrine falcon, so a very, very fast falcon. Let's give him a go and let's see what it looks like. So with Fandango being a Ger falcon cross with a peregrine falcon, it makes him a very powerful and very, very fast falcon, because you've got the speed of the peregrine, the fastest animal on the planet, mixed with the size and the power of the largest falcon, which is a Ger falcon. So I'm just going to stretch my line out, make sure we're all set up and ready, and we'll see if Fandango wants to have a little fly. Off he goes. We're going to start casually swinging. As soon as he sees me swinging this lure, he should swing back over and try and grab hold of the lure. He's gone off into the wind, so he's got the wind powering behind him. We'll see how fast he can go today. So tracking him the whole way, left foot, there we go. Pass, that was a right hand pass there. And then we're probably going to go for a lefty if he comes over. He's just going to trick me, fly over the top and then use the sun to his advantage. So the left hand pass again, right hand pass again, sorry. Oh, big man. Good boy. I really want to try and get those feet to swipe out. He picked a gap behind the camera, some trees. There we go, we got the feet out. Now he's going to really put the work in. Over the camera. Boy. There we go, good lad. And big catch to finish. Up. And then casually let go of the lure, and then the weight of the lure will just bring him down. Just like so. So next we're going to fly Gandalf to a pole lure. So Gandalf is a Ger falcon crossed with a Seika falcon. So he is one of our fastest birds. He's quite a powerful little bird. You can see here a very different style of flying, but you do get a little bit more power from the falcon because they're not afraid of being too close to you. Get him down this way. Boy, skim the ground. So similar principle. Feed it out to the falcon and then just take it away. A little game of cat and mouse. So with the Ger Seika, they're trying a little bit more of a wider angle. Really try and use that power and their size, compared to the peregrine using height and wind. This guy's just using raw power to try and beat me. Good boy, almost. You can have it there, big man. Whack. And gradually bring him down. So I hope you enjoyed this quick explanation and demonstration on how to swing a lure and how to be able to fly a beautiful falcon like Gandalf.